Recently, I went back to my local go-karting track and ran into a professional sim racer and GT3 driver. So how'd it go? Well, you tell me. All right, what's up, man? Thank you for that race. That was a lot of fun.
That was great. It was a great time.
What was your name?
Braylon.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So, have you been here before?
So, it's not my first time. I've done like probably 160 races or so. You know, I typically prefer to come here just because it's more of like, it's a friendly environment. A lot of the guys here are really good. But the carts are fun to drive. I mean, there's a lot of different personalities with the carts is one thing, but the environment is number one. And then we get great people like you to come in and have fun and race and be clean. But I prefer to come here. That's just my opinion. And I don't know. I think this is my 160th something.
160th?
160th race. So
Wow.
I don't know. It's been a great time though. Just learning gear. I normally come here for gear. I can test new racing gear and stuff like that for other karting and racing and other stuff that I do. So it's a good time.
I just overheard you mentioning sim racing. Do you do any sim racing yourself?
I do a lot of sim racing. Well, I don't do it as much anymore, but I used to sim race when I was like 13, 14 years old, and I raced the GT Cup on there with Gran Turismo, and we moved through the whole process of going through Gran Turismo and stuff like that, and I raced for Red Bull, Mercedes. We flipped some different series and different categories and stuff, but then after that I did a Super Formula World Tour. Super Formula World Tour is pretty sweet.
Nice.
And I did that for a couple of years and won a couple championships on there, so it was a good time.
You ever done any iRacing?
I have done plenty of iRacing.
Wow. I've been trying to get into it, but I haven't really committed to anything yet. I'm just curious, between like GT7 and iRacing, do you feel like one really is better? Do you feel like it doesn't really matter, or like what?
There's different, it just depends on what you're looking at, you know, with what you're trying to feel for. If you're trying to feel for like the realism of certain race cars itself or certain categories, iRacing is probably the best to go for. But even then, when it comes to the categories, I mean, Gran Turismo is pretty spot on with handling and the way it feels on track. So yeah, I prefer both. I mean, you can try both of them and kind of do. It's all personal preference. What race series you really race in real life, or if you just don't race the race series in real life, what you really like to do.
What kind of equipment do you like to use? Or what equipment have you personally used that you always recommend to other people? Because a lot of times when people will go on YouTube and they'll look for gear, they'll find something really expensive that they can't really afford until like they save up thousands of dollars. And you find some people that will get something really cheap. It's good, but it's not really good for longevity. So like, what kind of gear would you use personally?
Sim racing gear you're referring to?
Sim racing gear.
I'd prefer Podium 1. Podium 1's probably the best out there. Honestly, they outmatch pretty much any other racing gear for a top level contender. I mean, they have literally everything you can think of. Motion rig, they got, you know, flat base, non-movement rigs. You know, they got literally everything that you can think of is there. More affordable. They do have options for that too, but I definitely think Podium 1's for me.
As far as like different disciplines go, when you do sim racing, what's your favorite thing to do when you sim race?
Honestly, it's really testing the mental limit of what you're trying to do. You can try to get a feel for your race series, but it's not really it can't get as close as it is to the racetrack. So it's more of like the mental focus, being able to pinpoint real accuracy when you're on the game because it's consistent. But then when it comes to real life, then you get to depict on your data and your analytics to what your graph's showing for your telemetry. And that's really the main thing that I try to shoot for. And just have fun. A lot of having fun with friends and being able to shove my friends in the walls.
Yeah.
I drive really clean, but sometimes it's fun.
Your favorite track to really practice on? Like, do you have a favorite track to race in particular? Like, regardless of if it's iRacing or GT7, do you have like a favorite go-to track?
Honestly, I don't really know. Probably Nürburgring, because there's just so many different aspects to the track. There's so many different personalities to it. Depends on what you really want. Honestly, it just depends on what your mood is.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, what are you shooting for? Are you shooting for accuracy? Are you shooting for trying to figure out how the car handles hitting really hard bumps? I mean, what are you going for? I mean, Nürburgring's probably my pick.
So we just had a race. We battled. That was fun.
That was really fun.
I was nervous for the first half of it because my plan backfired to try and like use traffic to my advantage. But I'm glad I was able to at least keep up and keep it clean. What'd you think? How'd you like this?
It was great. It was great. I would do it 100% again, over and over and over and over again. It's so great.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I will say that it was fun to be able to race against someone who does it professionally with sim racing. So how did you think? Like, what kind of improved? What was good? What was bad?
Did really good all around. I think you did really great. It's honestly just about getting familiar with what the track is doing and what
Yeah.
the track is feeling like in certain areas, certain corners, and then really getting to know where your tire grip's at and be able to rotate the car. That's where the biggest part is.
Yeah, because a track like this has with 3 chicanes, a lot of slowdown points, and then very slippery, a lot of tire vibrations, a lot of like understeer. I want to say, I hope I get that the right terminology. It's a lot, but it does help you improve really.
Absolutely.
And then when you go to a place like Trackhouse, that's where it really gets serious with your braking,
Oh, yeah.
making the right marks. Sportsmanship is really big over there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I agree.
But yeah, I'm glad I was able to do this. What's your name again?
Braylon.
Joseph, nice to meet you. Thank you for this
Joseph.
interview. I really appreciate it, man.
Hey.
You can find you on social media or anything.
Oh, I say Braylon Rooker Official on Instagram, and that's really right there.